he dies.
Hey audience, we are very happy today to bring you a early review of Edge of Tomorrow, starring Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt.
So, I mean, this movie isn't really well advertised. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Right. I mean, from the initial trailers, it looks like a very generic, just shoot-'em-up alien monster movie with really no depth.
No, I thought it was gonna be more of a cheesy anime thing because of the suits.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I mean, I thought it looked more like a cartoon than anything else. It just kind of reminded me of something that I'd pull a bunch of action figures out when I was little and just be like, monsters, aliens, rah, kind of thing.
Explosions.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to say that that is not true. This is the best movie of 2014.
Yes.
By far.
By far.
Beats Godzilla.
Yeah, we were thinking of Godzilla when we said this, and best movie.
Whew.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's start with the story. The story is incredibly original. I'm not going to get too in-depth with it, but basically it involves Tom Cruise dying, and every time he dies,
his day is restarted.
His day was restarted from a set point in the movie, and that's all we need to tell you. The only other thing is that he fights aliens, and they're trying to stop an alien invasion. That's it. Alright, so let's move on to the acting. The acting is top-notch.
Yes.
Generally, people will have these big-name actors in these roles just to get people to the movies, but Tom Cruise was made for this role, and I think Emily Blunt was made for this role.
I think they played their roles perfectly. And Tom Cruise was not the same Top Gun as he always is. He played a bit of a different character, and you'll see when if you watch the movie, which we strongly recommend that you do. It's a very dynamic character, very, different than what he normally does.
Right. Now, the next thing I want to get onto is character development. This movie has excellent character development,
Definitely.
Which is surprising because it seems like it was just going to be like a non-stop action thrill ride, and it is, but it manages to implement strong character development and chemistry between Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt.
There are no static characters.
No. Every character that's there has a purpose, and nothing feels like they're just there to get shot, and that's something big to say when it comes to these kinds of movies. Another thing I'd like to mention is the practical stunts mixed with CGI, which was perfectly done, because there are some shots in the movie where you can definitely tell that it's practical stunts. This one car crash scene that looks awesome, which was practically done, and also the CGI is melded in very well, especially in the third act. There's a noticeable shot where Tom Cruise is flying in CGI and lands in practical stunt, and it looks flawless. I couldn't really tell the transition. And shaky cam is overused nowadays, and we've seen it.
Hunger Games.
The
first one, it was horrendous.
Horrendous. Alex Cross used really bad shaky cam. But this used excellent shaky cam.
Definitely. It used it in battle scenes and used only for shaky cam when there were actual explosions, like as if
it added to the intensity. It didn't just cover up. It's like, oh my gosh, there's so much gruesome stuff happening right now, but we can't show you because we don't have the budget for it.
Yeah. That's what Hunger Games did, and I feel like this movie utilized shaky cam very well.
Right. Now, the next thing, this movie has great cinematography. I mean, the look of this movie is awesome. It's
just amazing.
It's really dark and different. It's the way the film looks. It has a lot of panels of gray, which is supposed to implement the dismay of the situation, and I think it really worked well for the movie.
And the aliens, I just need to say, I'm not going to spoil anything, but they're pretty awesome.
They are pretty awesome. They are the most... I'd say that this is the most unique alien design since the original Alien.
Yeah, definitely. It's something to see. If anything, just watch the movie for the awesome aliens. Definitely.
Alright, so there's only one con I can think about this movie, and that is...
It ended.
Yep, it ended.
Yep.
I couldn't think of any cons with this movie.
Well, there was a proposed con. Because Jonathan was thinking after the movie, we were racking our brains for some sort of con, some sort of thing that took us out of the movie, any little small detail. We couldn't think of anything until the next day. Jonathan walked up to me and he said, well, you know how they explained the Tom Cruise going back and or whatever, reliving the day? I didn't really buy that. And, you know, after some thought, it didn't really take away from the movie. And
not at all.
The thing is, it wasn't meant to explain it. It did explain it, but okay, it explained why it happened. It didn't explain how it happened. Which
was good because the characters didn't know why it happened either, and it was realistic for the situation there. Right?
Definitely. And it also, if they would have explained why, and you'll see in the movie, it would have just seemed a little cheesy because there are some movies that explain too much, and I'm thinking, how did they know that? Or that's completely false. And it just made it for this realism.
Right.
That kind of put you into the movie. And it was kind of part of the movie that they didn't exactly know what they were dealing with. That kind of helped.
Completely agree. Well, overall, Alex, what is your rating?
A+, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10.
Yep, same here.
Yep.
5 out of 5, A+, whatever you want to call it.
I think this could be a new classic.
It could be a new classic.
But we need you guys to make it one.
Yes, so...
definitely watch the movie. It is definitely worth it.
Indeed. So, tell us how you liked the video, comment below to give us suggestions, and have a wonderful day.